every time he plays, you know, scores a goal. I think he's every time he plays.
And you, Nick?
For me, it's got to be Joe Igo, top scorer. What else? What
He just overtook Connor on the last day of the season, though. You know, with those 4 goals.
Yeah, but he played less matches, did he?
Yeah, he did.
He did. That's good.
Yeah, convincing stuff. That's Nick. For me, Elliot Satchel. Throughout the season, he's just been consistent, superb. He leads the team from the back.
And he's black.
He is black. He's definitely believes he's number one. And also, I've got to mention Dave. As Fred said, he was outstanding the whole year. I mean, there's been some great performances over the season, but Dave, week in, week out, you're not going to get from him.
I mean, we thought Hoddy, first choice left back for Wicor, but you know, Dave just pushed in there, and Elliot was quoted with saying, "Yeah, Matt, I think he's a great player."
Yeah.
And thank you to our pundits today.
Thanks, Gary.
Well, that's it all from us here at Match of the Day Studio, and we'll see you next year with more Wicor Wanderers Meon Valley Division 4 action. Goodbye.
Then go on him and then.
Oh, well, now...
Together.
First to our featured match at Love Lane.
Well, absolutely. I was going to ask you about that. I mean, this penalty, was it or was it not?
I'm crying.
Well, moving on to that penalty claim, what do you guys think?
You're going to say something!
George, I think I'm going to have to agree with you there. Connor is a filthy diver.
Name one key man in that first 45, I'd have to pick out Joe Igo.
Absolutely.
To me, he's one of the best.
I bet you wish you could finish like that, Freddie.
Yeah.
I
I mean, and you can't really replace him. I mean, I think they brought on Titwank, but I mean,
All we could do is... we could really do with some barley in here, guys.
Fred, some good goals and some not so good there.
5 or 6. Yeah, 5 or 6 goals, I think. Was it 5 or 6? 6.
We know that.
Yeah, 4 great goals. Probably the.
well, I almost lost count on them. This is so shit. Well, yeah, I almost lost count, to be honest. In the end, there was some great goals there, and I mean, the team performance was superb, wasn't it? To win 6, 7, I can't remember.
Yeah, Joe Igo in particular and Dave Primer would have particularly impressed Capello.
Even though he didn't play in the second half.
Well, that is true, Nick, but oh, you can't really rescue this one.
What game I wouldn't give up?
I'm zooming in on your fist.
Yeah, selfish play from Igo, who got the goal, didn't pass to Cornish, you know, took it around the keeper and played it. Yeah, great selfish play from Igo, you know, just took it around. Yeah, selfish play from Igo, took it around the... You mum! I hate you!
Let me say it and then he won't be laughing.
No, stop it.
Accusations that one of them was actually a James White strat. What do you guys think on that?
Well, as you know, I'm a completely object to James White strat, and I fully agree they should have scored 3 own goals.
Well, James White strat is successful. It gets its goals, and that's what you've got to do if you want to win a
Well,
match.
yeah, but its successfulness is, you know, completely corrupt.
I think, to be fair,
Okay, guys, well, one at a time.
Well, actually,
Well, what about those fans today? I mean, they were terrific, weren't they, Nick?
Oh yeah, they were.
Now, George, I've got to ask you, who's your man of the match?
Well, for me, I thought that's a real good performance out today. 6-1 when everyone played well in the end, but for me it was Dave. I mean, even though it was only 30 minutes.
Well, some great performances out there today, but George, who's your man of the match?
I thought for a 6-1 win, everyone has to play well to win 6-1, but to start again.
Plenty of great performances there today, George, but who is your man of the match? Plenty of great performances there today, Fred, but who's your man of the match?
well, I think when you score 4 goals, guys, you get man of the match, but... Well, I think when you score... You didn't ask the question.
Well, with a 6-1 victory, it's not usually going to be the hardest game to officiate, but, you know, I thought George's dad did a good job out there today.
Yeah.
It was pretty decent. There was no controversial decisions.
No, I don't think he had to make any big calls. Perhaps that penalty a bit dodgy and Connor's dive.
Connor's dive.
If he's not going to give the penalty, he should be booking Connor, maybe sending him off. Blonde twat.
For me, Elliot Satchel, throughout the season, he's just been consistent, superb. He leads the team from the back.
And he's black.
He is black. He's definitely believes he's number one. And I mean, but also, don't forget. Oh, you're so right.
Rumours before the game that some of the squad weren't going to make it. Some rumours before the game that some of the players weren't going to make it due to the Icelandic volcano. Some rumours before the game there that some of the players weren't going to make it due to the Icelandic volcano eruption.
We did worry. I think it was Nicky Pan, Polish boy, and Elliot Satchel. They got stuck in the car, we could see him.
Can I ask you about possible transfer stories? I mean, you've been linked with a number. What do you think of Joe's goal? I mean, did you think it was going in?
Oh, it was so many shots.
Come on, Wicor!
Yeah.
And what do you think of Joe's scrambly goal there? I mean, did you think it was going to go in?
Well, yeah, enough chance to score that one. Fucking hell.
And here's the Wicor Wanderers starting 11. We've got Dave, Moth, Els, Clayton, Purnell, Joe. And here's the Wicor Wanderers starting 11. In goal, Peter Hicks.
Hey!
At left back, Fred Clayton.
Hey!
Nick Moth.
Hey!
Elliot Satchel.
Hey!
Fred. Oh God, it was Dave, wasn't it?
Hey there! How's you want to film me?
Well, thank you to our pundits today.
Yeah.
We'll see you next season with Wicor Wanderers in their progress in I don't know what I'm saying.